everything. All right, guys, from the Smith Hole of What the Hell Everything for Thursday, October 15th, 2020. How are you?
I made it.
We just finished recording our part for Smith Hole Cinemas tomorrow for Spooktacular October, Practical Magic, and we layered the voices because we're playing for women. So we layered the voices. Yeah. That's all we've done so far. But even as it stands right now, it's easily hysterically ridiculous.
We say this a lot, but we mean it. It's the dumbest thing we have ever done.
But I still feel like it's going to be fairly entertaining.
Well, yeah, dumb is entertaining.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler has a career, right?
Sure, yeah. So that's tomorrow, Friday, on the Bear 725, Smith Hole Cinemas. Practical Magic. Looking forward to that, kind of, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm wondering why we asked. Oh, we saw a poll. What's the worst thing you could say to somebody in bed? Came across this article on the internet, and the headline is, "This is the worst thing you could say to someone in bed." So that's what we're going to talk about. You want to chime in, 888-751-BEAR, call, or use that Precision Collision text line. This is hilarious. I have a great story that I said the wrong thing, way the wrong thing. But before we get into that, I don't know where this came from. It was some relationship blog or sex advice blog online, okay?
Yeah.
And now it says, the worst thing you can say in bed, according to the experts, is you're doing it wrong, which is really funny. I don't think I've ever said that to anybody.
No, change your rhythm.
No, stop it. There's a lot of people that probably do, though. It's a weird thing. I don't want to get too involved.
Too intimate.
Calling somebody by, well, let's skip to the last. Skip that to the last one, because that's the one for me.
That's what you did?
Yeah. Have you been tested? Have you been tested? I've had better, which is perfect from Liar Liar. Yes. Oh my God! Can you imagine saying that to somebody?
Oh.
I've had better.
Do you mind brushing your teeth?
That's not a terrible request. Before and after, probably.
Oh, weird. That seems like a mood killer.
888-751-BEAR. What is the worst thing you've said to somebody in bed? Man.
Was that a fart?
Calling. That's great. Oops. That's another one. Oops.
No, it's just noises.
No, not there. Anyway, calling somebody by the wrong name.
I'm listening.
Anyway, I had just broken up with a longtime girlfriend that I was with for like 5 years, okay?
Yeah.
Had another, it was my first time with somebody else since that relationship, and I want to say the time it passed was probably 6 months, something like that.
To get back on the horse, so to speak.
Yeah. So what can only be described as downtown attention I was getting. I said my ex-girlfriend's name because she was the furthest thing from my mind.
Yeah.
But it was just like a muscle reflex, a brain
memory.
reflex. Yeah, honestly. But you want to talk about like everything ending so abruptly, and I liken it to like if you knew the moon was falling down to the earth and we were all going to die. That impending doom that I felt in that moment. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I really just profusely apologized for what seemed like the rest of my life.
Lucky you didn't get bit.
888, that's a real thing. I thought in that moment that was going to go wrong like that, but it didn't. Woo, boy. She is a cool person, and she understood, though, so it was fine. She didn't hate my guts.
Still not a great
worst
thing to say.
Worst thing that's ever happened. Pretty much everything that's ever happened to me is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Well,
Jesus.
There was some pretty tense moments there, had to be, where it's like, this could go permanently wrong for me. If, just get out of there. Get out of there.
Yeah. It's a terrible moment in Smitty history. I know that.
Smith-story.
Man, we talked about this on the show the other day for a couple minutes, and there really just wasn't a lot of time to get into it because of the format, I guess. But could have got into it more. But it's a really long, in-depth story, and it's one of the most interesting things I think I've read in a long time. I mean, Jesus criminy, they just had aliens confirmed by the Pentagon, basically. That's what happened.
Bunch of spaceships. They're like, oh, yeah, that happened.
Which is never really in the news.
No.
It's weird.
Everything's so weird, we forget it. Oh, yeah, aliens, whatever.
Yeah.
Have you seen the government lately?
But the, was that the Higgs boson collider in Sweden, right? Geneva.
Yeah. It's kind of like the nerds from the Big Bang Theory show.
Yeah.
They worked on stuff like that, or I assume. I saw a lot of that show, but it's been a while. But I mean, it's real. It's real, though it feels like science fiction.
It's about to fire up any day now and perhaps generate and identify tiny black holes. Essentially, what they're talking about is parallel universes. It's a real thing. They are days away from discovering a parallel universe.
The one where I'm sexy and rich and have never made poor life decisions and not in the basement. Not that that's a negative thing.
I know.
But.
Clearly, there are a bunch of naysayers, though.
Well,
on
2020.
This thing, that's way more reason to do it.
Everything this year, that seems like doing anything risky than this year seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. They proved it. What was it? The God particle. That was the Higgs boson particle that I was mentioning earlier. They proved that earlier. They built that whole thing in Geneva, Switzerland to do these experiments based on scientific theory.
Yeah.
There's a difference between scientific theory and just like, oh, I have a theory about, whatever.
I think this happened or exists.
Yeah,
or
they prove it eventually. It is like an exhaustive amount of research and theory goes into it, and then a lot of times it gets proven, like the God particle, which they describe in the story, a building block of the cosmos. Oh my God, it actually does exist.
Yeah, like they could potentially, using that information and that science, make their own universes, their own small version of that if they wanted.
They're about to, on their way to revealing dark matter, a previously untraceable theoretical prospect that's now believed to form the foremost of matter within the universe. Next week's experimentation is reflected to be a game changer. Just look, man, it's one of those things.
Parallel universes. It's like the way they explained it was like sheets of paper. If the universe is 100 sheets of paper, that's how many different realities there are based on everything that we know.
It is
infinite.
It is Star Trek stuff.
It's comic
come
books
true,
for
man.
real.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of people, because we had a guy, we talked to us about this on the show.
Yeah.
Called up and he was not happy about it from, it seemed to be a religious standpoint.
Yeah, it was kind of like the thing he said was, why can't we just appreciate the universe or the world that God gave us?
Yeah, and I feel like if something like this happens, they even said in the story, I'm paraphrasing, it says it's really going to challenge philosophical views.
Yeah,
the aliens thing does that too. If that's the thing.
Well,
challenges religious views.
Well, anymore, if people disagree with something or they're hard line against like believing in something, they just make up reasons, or they're just, you just do anything to falsify the fact in front of your face.
Yeah. They actually said in the story that they theorized that gravity will actually, from our universe, could actually leak into parallel universes. I don't know what that means. It sounds really awesome.
It sounds heavy.
It sounds really
gravity. But I mean, I don't even know what that means, other than it's not like we're going to lose gravity. We'll still be planted firmly on the ground, I suppose. But axes and rotations and planets, I mean,
science.
It's all freaky stuff because it's way above my pay grade. All I know is I want them to do it. I want them to do it and see what happens.
All the naysayers are like, yeah, but it's 2020, like you said. I'm like, that's way more reason to.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's see what happens, man. Go the full 9.
Yeah. There's got to be a better universe than this one.
I mean, everything is F, hence what the hell everything.
Yeah.
See what happens, man.
Where it started, it's where it's going to go to.
That's kind of like the genesis behind this bit, which is titled Marijuana and Metamucil. Smitty in the morning on the Bear.
The classic rock station.
Quick shout out to the guys at Loom in honor. I found out they listened to the show yesterday. I went in there, and they have my information, my personal email, and I went in there to collect my order that I had made online. I went to pick it up, and my personal email is similar to my on-air name in a way. And he goes, "Are you Smitty on the radio?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Dude, I was listening to your show this morning. It's awesome." I was,
nice.
He said, I'm listening to it on the way up here. And the other guy was like, "Yeah, man, I listen to your show all the time." So, couple people listen to Smitty in the morning at Loom. I think it's fantastic.
Your
so,
show,
give me a shout.
our show is now legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird to say it like that.
It is weird. I make it weird sometimes. But
in that case, you did.
yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm about to make it more weird when I talk about Amazon Prime Day. No, that's not weird.
Optimus Prime Day? What?
Amazon Prime Day. I am going to, I know by the end of the day, I'm going to make some kind of stupid purchase. This is the first time that I've never even thought about Amazon Prime Day, but I am at the height of my purchasing things online in life. Yeah. I'm at the peak of buying stuff online because I don't want to go to any damn stores. Thankfully, another thing of Metamucil, which, by the way, another thing of Metamucil came in the mail yesterday. Finally, because the packets just weren't working. But there's not any sugar-free Metamucil anywhere around the greater metropolitan Traverse City area, so you got to buy that online. I buy my melatonin online. Anything I don't want to go to the store for, but I know I'm going to use bulk stuff, I just buy it online.
So the gist of this entire moment we're talking on the radio is Loom and Metamucil.
Why?
Like those are your main purchases recently, is what you're saying.
I'm a firm believer that marijuana and Metamucil have improved my life drastically over the last 3 to 4 years.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's
nothing wrong with that.
I don't get stressed out, and I poop really well. So at some point, I'm going to buy something online. Because I just know I'm going to be looking for the deals, and I'm going to be like, woo, there we go.
I'm over here like, I just eat clean and work out, kind of the same thing.
Sure, Tim. Sure, it's the same thing, all
Logic.
right? Yeah, boring.
It is.
Boring exercise and boring good diets. Sure. That's why I couldn't remember why that bit was Metamucil and weed. Now I remember.
Well, one helps you deal with S. The other one helps you
deal with S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
both help
a
you,
bunch of shit, really. But
let's see what's next. I love it when I get to the when we start the show and there's immediately Green Bay Packers hatred. Hence, cheese is Pete's. I love it when the first thing we do is pull up the Precision Collision text line. You got a text, man. Hit that text line up, 888-751-BEAR. That is brought to you by Precision Collision in Frankfurt. When an unfortunate accident happens, make that Precision Collision decision. Camille and Reagan at Precision Collision are legit super cool people.
yes.
But I love it when I get to the text line first thing, and it's off for some reason set to text from yesterday.
Yeah.
From Mike the Manistee Waterboy, and I just love reading. Packers suck the most. Aaron Rodgers' own family hates his ass. I'm like, yeah. This is the first thing I saw on the Precision Collision text line is Aaron Rodgers' hatred, and I'm like, man, it's going to be a good day today.
Yeah, anytime before 6 a.m. you get Aaron Rodgers hate. That's great.
I've actually just thought about ways that I can just, hate the Packers more than I already do, if that's possible. I want to figure out a way to bleep Green Bay Packers throughout the entire existence of this radio show. I've thought about it, but I don't know how to do it. Sometimes you just say it all willy-nilly, and you can't get the bleep ready in time,
No,
so
it's hard to
miss
do.
your cues. Man.
Reasons to hate him. Let's see. Lambeau Leap, Lambeau Field, green and white,
me
cheese
count,
on the head,
let
Hail
me
Marys.
count the ways. Jesus. Man, there's definitely more reasons to hate the Packers. I bet if the Packer fans really look down deep within themselves, they could find reasons why to hate them because, they're right in front of your face. Just look at them. Just look at them. They're stupid yellow uniforms. They look like baby poop. That's what they look like. Their colors, you know? Just infant turds. That's all they are. That's Aaron Rodgers' nickname, basically. Infant turds.
Jesus Pete's.
Jesus Pete's. And oh man, Rock and Roll High School's coming up after 6 o'clock. That was too funny. Like, it shouldn't have been that funny.
It's early.
But it's just another reason to hate him. Jesus Pete's.
The Jesus Pete's thing is really for just diehard listeners that listen all the time. I think one day on the show I was going to say Jesus Christ, and I was going to try to censor myself at the last moment. So I was going to say Jeezo Pete's, and it came out Jesus Pete's. Jesus Pete's was then a thing, and that led to Jesus Pete's.
And it's just the way that words, that's how the English language happened. People just had words like Latin and other things, and then they just said words by accident, and they formed from that, and it's just an evolution of words. So really, you're kind of a literary genius.
Sometimes I have a hard time at translating my words because of anger, hence Tim's Smitty's anger translator. And I should say that this was totally off the air. We were just off the air, and Tim says, hey, I got an idea. So
and this is going to happen in the future.
Yeah. As I said on the show, it's how the donuts are made.
I texted myself. It just says Smitty anger translator. And I was like, and then I remember what my idea was.
What?
And it'd be like
Smitty anger translator.
And it'd just be a bit where it'd be an audio clip of you being like, and I'd be like, what Smitty is trying to communicate is that he's really upset at his computer right now, and he doesn't understand why we're in the basement as opposed to a professional studio in a building provided by our employer. And like I do like that.
What Smitty is trying to say.
It's like the old Key and Peele bit where it was Obama's anger translator.
God.
Like,
Yep.
It's almost exactly that. I just now realized it was that, but yeah, it'd just be you being like, God damn. And it'd be like, what Smitty's trying to say is he hasn't had a cigarette in 3 days. And his mental capacity for that is just not there today.
Oh, my God. Make it work. Let's do it.
Okay.
That's one reason I like having you around. You tickle my funny bone, you know?
Make it work. Let's do it. That's the famous last words of most of the things we do. When we just make it happen.
Speaking of last words, when you think you are going to have your last words coming, and that's because you got a goddamn cougar chasing you. Tim, I don't know if you saw this video or not. It is going really viral, and it is really scary. It's about a 6-minute long video. I don't know how much we're going to play on the actual air, but we're going to cover it on the podcast. This video is terrifying. It is of a mountain lion really just chasing the guy for 6 minutes.
I saw this.
Oh, my God. I'm just going to play it.
Go away.
This guy, oh, my God, dude. Oh, he's totally getting charged by a cougar. Now, he's doing the right ththing.
No.
He is not turning his back on this cougar.
Dude.
Nope.
Holy.
On my phone video that I was watching yesterday, this thing looked a lot smaller. Like, I thought does it look skinny? Like,
it looks muscular.
Looks it looks skinny, like it might have been really hungry to me. But this guy's doing totally the right thing. He is backing up instead of turning its back on it.
Yeah.
But this thing just keeps coming after him, man, just waiting for him to make, like, the wrong move.
It's just creeping around.
Dude.
You can hear it.
You can hear him trying to get big and be scary to this mountain lion. And you know how, like, on a cell phone, it looks further away than it is?
Yeah.
That thing has to be so close. It has to be so close to him.
Get the f*** away.
It's, like, lunging at him and, like...
Got its front paws up in the air.
Yeah.
Trying to make itself look scary as it's getting ready to, like, pounce for the attack.
Oh, my God.
Go. No.
Oh.
No.
Dude, that gives me such anxiety.
And the nerve of the
Go
guy
away. Please go away.
to be like, ugh.
Holy.
He's
Dude,
sort of
he's
charging
totally
back at it. Like,
totally doing the right thing.
yeah.
Go away. And that's the one thing you got to be. You got to have the toughness, the inner toughness to just stand your ground, even though you want to run.
It's like,
you know,
it's one of those things. Like even the house cat.
Go away.
yeah.
It'll cut you. Like my cat, when the stepkids play with it, and they move their hands all
good little
jerky.
kitty cat.
Yeah.
That's when it gets cut. It cuts them. But me, it's like you just have to be
Holy.
confident with it, and it
What's
doesn't
up,
hurt
dude?
you.
Yeah.
Same difference.
It keeps looking like it's backing off a
Back
little
this
bit.
up.
Then it just is like, you
Come
know
on.
what? I'm going to go after this guy again.
It's gauging how hungry it is to how weak he might be.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, my God, dude.
No.
That thing is so close.
I'm big and scary.
I'm big and scary.
I'm big and
Somebody thankfully bleeped all
Go
the
away.
swear words out of
Yeah,
this
they
particular
did.
video.
go away.
Oh, my God, dude.
Go away. Go get your babies.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back down, I promise. Holy.
There's a lot of rocks on this trail.
Holy.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, I would probably bend down and pick up rocks, but I feel like the simple act of bending down
Making yourself smaller.
making yourself smaller would invite that
Dude,
cat.
you're scary.
Yep. At any moment, it could
You're
just change its
scary
mind
kitty
and be
cat.
like, "Oh, here's my opening,"
Yeah.
and it's
Oh
so
my
powerful.
God, dude.
Holy.
I don't care
No, go away.
how big of a tough guy
Go
you
away.
are. Oh my God! Oh, dude! Oh my
No.
God!
Got within like 5
You,
feet of
dude.
him.
Holy.
Even a little cat doing something like to you has got to freak you out. That thing is 120 pounds.
Yeah. It's a cat the size of a Labrador or something.
just-
Like,
Oh my God, dude!
wow.
That's the thing. Like I said,
Okay.
I don't care how big and tough you are. A mountain lion gets a hold of you, you are dead. Oh my God! It's trying to come
away.
after him
Yeah.
so much.
Odds are slim if
Kitty
it gets
cat.
you. Yeah.
It just
just
wraps
hear it.
its mouth around your neck and just
Bites.
kills you so quickly.
Holy, come on, dude.
Did you hear it?
I don't feel like dying today. Ah. Go get your babies.
Oh my God!
It takes like a couple fast steps.
I mean, honestly, the last thing I'm going to be thinking about is recording it with my phone. I hope,
That's sort of crazy in
It's-
itself, isn't it? How did he just?
but like the ability to multitask with this guy is
away.
fantastic.
Go away.
How does he get out of this? It just stops.
Go away.
It eventually just.
No.
Oh my God!
It just
Dude.
keeps coming.
Trying to attack me, you guys are looking away from you.
That's the thing. Those things know, man. As soon as you look away and try to
Come on.
run, it's on you and you're dead.
Yeah.
Come on.
And eventually, it
Ah.
just realizes that it's not worth the trouble. Like this
This
guy is
sucks
not
ass.
He's.
gonna back down.
Scary.
It's not worth
Oh,
it because he
it's
eventually
racing.
just turns around. She, it could be a
Dude.
female for all I know. It's a
Okay.
gigantic cat. That's what I know.
This is
Yeah.
not fun. Go get your babies. Go away.
Just like, oh.
There's like a minute and a half left, but yeah, it just
Damn.
eventually just
I
backs
wanna
off.
go on a run.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
I love it at the end. Don't turn around because honestly, the worst part about that on that rocky trail that I'm just thinking about backing up on that rocky
Go with your
trail,
babies.
trying to keep your
You're
footing.
not getting me, dude.
keep-
It's got to be
waiting.
so hard to because there's so many rocks
I'm
on that
gonna
trail.
go
It's got to be
down.
so easy to just trip and fall.
If you slipped, you're
You're dead.
Yep.
This guy really kept his wherewithal, and it's actually really impressive. And recording with his phone.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
It ran off.
Go away.
Oh, he picked up a rock.
Shit face.
Maybe you should have done that to start with. Save your.
Damn it.
He took 7 years off his life
Okay.
there with that little stressful
this guy.
6 minutes.
Can you imagine?
That just happened. Wow.
Yeah.
You see that? Oh, some will come actually. Holy cow.
Wow.
Holy cow. Yeah,
Dude,
not going
that's
back that way.
incredible. That's incredible. Just know this, pal. There's a lot of people that were in that situation. They didn't make it.
Yep.
You know?
They made the news like a week later when they found bones.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Showed that cat did have 4 cubs, which was why he ran it. It's one of those things. It's nobody's fault,
it was like intruder, get away. It wasn't necessarily attacking for food purposes. It was more of a, you walked into my nest of babies. Like, get the hell out of here.
Either way, you're a goner if it gets a hold of you.
When it does the two paws up and it's jumping on its back legs, just it's ridiculous.
That's so stressful. It stressed me out watching it, man.
Yeah, that thing could tear you to shreds.
Just thinking about like its claws sinking in you and ripping down, and it's just grabbing the base of your skull and just crushing it, dude.
Unnecessary side note: wolverines, the actual animal, have been taken off the endangered list.
Oh,
like, they feel there's enough of them now, and really, those things just tear ass through anything that they like encounter.
They are probably the meanest animal on the face of the planet.
They're the murder hornets of mammals.
Yeah,
like they're just like, oh, I'm mad. Just
giant murderous weasels is what they are.
Not related to Hugh Jackman in any way.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a big day.
Tomorrow was a big day. Practical magic.
Oh my God.
Till next time. What the hell, everything.
I thought you were gonna do the clip.
Oh, did you want me to do? I thought about doing like a quick
should,
audio preview.
You should show them.
Not show them. Hear it. You can hear it.
They're gonna hear the showing.
This is about a
just
couple second clip of Practical Magic.
There you go.
It's still in progress.
Preview.
Ain't great.
There you go.
That's all you get. That's all you get
And
for now.
Scene.
Yeah.
What the hell, everything?